They belong in the museum. It's the sinkhole with Nick.
I'm Steve.
I totally botched that.
The pause is so good. I was like, what?
Who belongs in the museum? I demand to know.
Blip. Just total.
This is what happens when we're back in the same room for the first time
Yeah.
in 2 months.
Yeah. Like giddy and nervous at the same time.
Why are you nervous?
Yeah, that's weird. Are you
know.
sweating over
Okay.
there?
Yeah, I'm
Here's-
sweating profusely.
Can I ask a question?
No.
Nick
Statements
does.
only.
This kind of only goes for statements only. I don't get nervous. I haven't been nervous since freshman year. So 16 years, literally, the nerves are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else feel this
Well,
way?
that's because you just pumped all your stats into your charisma. You just every time you leveled up.
I mean, that just kind of happened.
Right.
No, like, I know the exact moment that, like, I was the most nervous I've ever been, and then it was gone. I know the exact moment in my life that it happened.
I wouldn't say that I don't not get nervous, but it's definitely more hesitation than anything else for me. Like, proposing, did not get nervous. Wedding date, nope, no nerves there. It was more just like, let's just get this day over with in the best way possible.
I went golfing and then drank.
Yeah.
Marriage.
Nick,
Disc golfing.
why are you so nervous? What do you have to hide, sir?
Because apparently the missing the component is having a wife.
I mean, I wasn't going to go there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the moment that my nerves were gone, it was we were at BOA Nationals, and like we were walking onto the old RCA Dome. Was that before Lucas Oil? It was RCA Dome. We were at the RCA Dome, and I like was walking out, and my mind blanked. I was like, I don't remember my sets. I don't remember my music. Like it was gone, and I lost it. And I'm like visibly freaking out. And my section leader, Will's brother, Chuck, he goes, "Trust me, it's just gonna come." And I was like, "Okay, Chuck." And it did. And I was like, "Cool, I'm done." And like, gone. I've been good ever since.
Yeah.
If my brain starts thinking too much.
Oh,
If I don't think,
that's
I do
dumb.
phenomenal.
Oh yeah, thinking's stupid.
It is actually very stupid.
I was going to say, it's kind of hard for me not to think, considering the whole ADHD side of things of I can just be not thinking and I'm still thinking.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like, "'Cause I'm so big brain."
No, it's the constant, hey, what's that? Oh.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah. Oh, a pen. Look at this, guys.
We know why you have reptiles. Ooh, shiny.
Yes, exactly.
Jumps back to the reptiles. What secrets do you know? Tell me your secrets.
Stares at Chloe intensely. What do you hide? What's in your little cave? I need to know.
Even though I made your
I made
living
it for
quarters.
you. There's nothing in there. I know what's in there, but I need to know what you're hiding.
I feel that way about the cats sometimes, where they just look at the ceiling. I go, "What ghost?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so the funny thing is, I wish I knew the comic now, but it was cats think they see ghosts, so that's why they look for ghosts. But the ghosts actually know that they can't be seen.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, think about that.
Oh my god, I don't remember what it's called. I apologize. There's an anime. I want to say it's called Ghost Stories. I think it's called Ghost Stories, and the whole gimmick behind this show was it was moderate, and it's old anime.
Yeah.
It's like moderately popular in Japan and kind of had this following, and it was supposed to get published over here, and then something happened and it didn't get published, and then like 15 years later or something like that, someone else bought the rights, but the rights that they bought it for, because it didn't do well the first time it came to the States or something like that. They didn't buy the rights to the words. So essentially they bought like we're not going to pay you for the script. We just want to pay you for all of the frames. So they redubbed all of their own stuff over top of it. And it is some of the most ridiculous nonsense I've ever heard in my life. Like, the whole point of it is all these kids go to the school, and the school's haunted by ghosts, but only certain kids can see the ghosts or whatever. But, like, this one girl is just uber God religious out of nowhere, and this other girl just, like, makes fun of him for, like, "You're a weird pussy girl." Like, it's the funniest thing ever. And this one dude is just, like, the typical anime, I only care about boobs. And it's hysterical, but nothing makes sense.
Huh.
I think it's called Ghost Stories.
Sounds worth watching.
Do you have Verve?
I might.
It's on there. I don't know if it's on Crunchyroll, Funimation, or whatever those stuff is, but if you have Verve, it is on there.
I thought Funimation and Crunchy were merging.
Yes, but Verve was like the platform
Crunchimation.
where you could get Nick Splat, Crunchyroll, Funimation, Rooster Teeth,
Yeah.
and like 2 other anime services. It was just like an overall
I
bundle.
think there might have been like an old Cartoon Network.
Boomerang is on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is. So like if you have that, you had both.
Okay.
Did wait, I thought Sony bought Crunchyroll, which I guess
Maybe
Sony owns Funimation,
Maybe that's how.
but Sony bought Crunchyroll for like a lot of money.
They did.
A lot of money.
Well, let's hope it pays off for them, boys.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
They don't even have to think. That was the easiest buy that Sony ever had to make. They're like, Sony Music, they'll steal money from everyone who does music, but anime,
Yep.
you got to come to us, and we'll get all them weebs.
Plus, you can make anime. You don't have to worry about filming issues going on right now.
You could film anime. I know,
I
weird,
agree,
right,
Loki.
Kat?
Or whichever one you are.
You were right.
I just blindly guessed.
Loki makes those noises. So what's up, guys? I miss you.
I missed you guys too. Well, because we didn't have the episode last week, I didn't get to break the news. Well, I have it on a good source.
I have it on solid authority.
That too. Well, so the team formerly known as the Indians.
Well, they're still known as that.
Yeah, I know, but soon to be formerly known as the Indians.
Yeah, that part's true.
Have settled on 3 different names. You know, we have your Spiders, which makes me want to just die.
Mm-hmm.
The Guardians, which I'm all right with. And then the Captains, their minor league affiliate team. So, just saying, I have it on good authority that those are the 3. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Casey took a sip of
Casey was thinking
moonshine.
about the Spiders and
Yeah.
just gagged a bit. It smells good.
Just put it in your mouth and go.
Oh. Whoa. Oh, my. Real spice.
Oh, God. If we're getting it, we're all getting it together.
Yeah.
We drinking moonshine of that, boys?
What is that
Just
smell?
turpentine. Throw it in.
That's pure cinnamon
Oh,
stick
God.
in there.
And wait until you're quiet so you don't say something funny and I
Oh,
choke
this
on
is actually pretty fair. We actually should give him a moment.
Yeah.
Mainly because it's my equipment. You are so weird.
I don't know what-
your taste buds. I don't
Oh, they're
understand.
probably fried.
I don't.
Yeah, no, I took a sip of that. It was
My
nothing.
taste buds are fried.
Meanwhile, I'll take whiskey or bourbon and go.
Yeah. You're a weird boy.
Yeah. No, that was nothing.
I should have brought that real peaty with or
Oh,
scotch
no.
with me and made you drink so you go. "Huh." So that's gonna be the collective noise Cleveland makes when the Indians decide to change it to be the Spiders. Everybody just goes. "Huh."
That's like even worse than the other one where it was rumored to be citizens.
Why can no one
Okay.
explain to me why we're doing the thing that we said we weren't going to
Correct.
I know.
Wait, why? It should have been the Rockers. The logo was already made. I called this when we had the All-Star game.
Yeah.
I called it. I
think you
said
have to-
we should just be the Rockers.
It has to
The
be like
logo's
rock
already there.
stars.
That's
like
fine.
rockers. I don't know. I think
Rock
it's a
and
rocking chair.
rollers, I say.
But it's done.
Yeah.
So that way
logo's
we
there.
could just have the Ayatollah of rock and rolla come on the field. And every game can start with that voice box for Lord Humongous and Road Warrior. Just come out the Ayatollah of rock and rolla. And instead of like hot dog race, it's 3 people in like Mad Max cars just going around the field.
There's that group of the guys that do that at hockey games.
Oh yeah.
They actually have a name, the something family. Like they go around and they got
Yeah.
these tiny. The cars are smaller than this table, and they just
On the ice?
Yeah.
Okay. I figured it was on the ice. but-
smells horrible
Oh,
because they are
no.
old gas powered things like from an amusement park.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
They're real bad.
Yeah, just get those guys every game, but have them dressed in like wasteland leathers. Anyways, and that my friends, is the end of sports talk. But yeah, it's one of those three. There's a certain order that they have it in, but just saying. I want to be the first to get it out there, so in like 3 weeks when they officially announce it, I could say, I was wrong.
Well, no, because it's not about an asteroid. You'll be right.
The Cleveland Roids.
The Cleveland Roids.
That's a terrible one.
That is.
So since we just talk about random nerd stuff now, before we get to the crazy buns of topics, I've been real addicted to Predator lately.
Yeah.
Exclusively because of the video game, which is a pretty good game. It's not bad. Nick watched me stream and then understood why I yelled.
The biggest issue is not the game itself.
Moronic 12-year-olds on PS4 saying, I'm going to fight the Predator.
It's insane.
Now.
I watched Casey jump into 3 different games and he got nothing but PlayStation players.
So that means that I should download that game and play with that.
Yeah, that's why I put it in there, so we should all play.
No.
It's fun. The game has a great idea, and it's by Sony, first party, so it should last for a bit.
Yeah.
If I keep playing freaking this 12-year-olds, I'm going to shoot the Predator. I'm going to shoot. It's the Predator.
Yeah.
The game is called Predator Hunting Grounds. It's in the title of Don't Fight the Damn Thing. Oh, my God.
But
children.
the other counter is to, well, I'll start with, it's hilarious where when you do matchmaking, and if your preference is to be the Predator, it's like 5-minute wait.
Yeah.
But if you choose the Fire Team, which you also get bonus XP, as Casey pointed out, wait time is 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Wow.
To find a game. But speaking of Predator, from just the 3 games I watched you play, people, I'm pretty sure that they're very aggressive with the Predator. They do not take their time being the Predator, letting the fire team move through and start trying to pick them off or know when to attack. It's just everyone hops in, all 4 run to one point on the map, and the next thing you know, the Predator's like, bah!
Wow.
Yeah, which in other games it hasn't mattered so much because he's got killed immediately because we can focus him down. But those couple ones you watched were real bad.
Yeah.
But so I wanted to rewatch the movies.
Oh.
Because I just wanted to rewatch the movies.
Stick with Predator and Predator 2.
Okay, well no. See, we're going to have a disagreement for probably the first time in this show's history.
What?
Predator 1's great.
Uh-huh.
You don't need to watch Predator 2. You shouldn't watch Predator 2.
Well, then in that case, just watch the Predator and none of the other movies.
Did you watch The Predator?
The one with Adrian Brody?
I don't know actors.
Or was that Predators?
That was Predators. The one with multiple ones of Lawrence Fishburne?
Yeah.
That's Predators.
And Topher Grace.
That's Predators.
Because I was saying, that one's not terrible.
It's not if it's not canon to the rest, it's not bad.
Right.
No, the new one that came out in 2018, the Predator.
Yeah.
Good.
You liked it.
Good movie.
Okay.
Because it was the first 2 movies were still canon when this one came out.
Yeah.
So I just found this really interesting. As I'm watching these things, like watching Predator 2, and I realize, oh, that's the dude from Mandalorian. I knew why in Mandalorian his voice sounded funny, or sounded exactly the same, but he's fat in the Mandalorian.
The
and
old
he's
guy
buff AF.
That wants to see the child?
No, the black dude, the main black dude.
Oh, yeah, Grief.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's in Predator 2.
Okay.
No, he's in
First
Predator.
one.
Yeah, he's Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry, Predator 1. Yes, right. Yeah. He's buff AF.
Yeah.
But his voice and face didn't change. I was like, that's why I know that guy. So
And,
in Predator 2, Gary Busey plays Peter Keyes.
Yes.
Gary Busey, love him. He's Gary Busey. Take it for it. Mainly Bill Paxton's in it, which is why you should watch it. Just for Bill. But in The Predator, which is the one that just came out, which there's 2 more that are coming out, announced. In this one, there's Sean Keyes. And I went, okay, it's his son, which makes sense because in the second movie, he gets cut in half. The actor of Sean Keyes is actually Gary Busey's son.
Yep.
So not only did it work in the real world, it was the same in the movie. It was really cool.
Yeah, no, that part was great. I thought the Predator was just, the ending was like, what the hell am I watching? I get that a lot with a lot of movies nowadays where I'm just like, what?
Kind of like movie writers forget how to actually end a movie.
Kind of. Like, they gave...
Freaking Mike.
I mean, yeah, the Predator Iron Man suit where you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but that was already in the comics.
Was it?
Yes, that was already a thing. I want to say that was even in the AVP video game.
Oh, okay.
That was a thing.
Well, then if
The
it's one of those
Predator
things where
killer,
if
that
it
actually-
wasn't just like something they made up for the movie,
No,
then
that was a thing
I'm fine
already.
with that. Okay.
Apparently, the next one takes place during the Civil War, which
What?
I'm intrigued.
I did hear that.
So, canon to the story, they have been on Earth as early as 1715.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
the only one I watched fully was Predators, where they're on their planet and they're hunting and they've been collecting
Oh, the
humans
game
through.
planet.
Yeah, so I understand at least that part of the lore. That I can believe that they hop, but it's just interesting. interesting picking the Civil War as an era to
I don't know.
because I feel like
I think what they're
tech-wise-
going to do with that is tie it into the pistol that Danny Glover is given at the end of Predator 2.
I mean, that wouldn't be the Civil War.
I know.
That's way.
But that's, I mean, it's like, if
So
that's what they're thinking.
that comes out of the comic also.
Oh, okay.
He's a pirate captain that particular Greyback goes back to fight. I learned so much
Wow.
in a
You
week.
really did
I
a
went
deep
ham
dive.
out of this because of that game. I was like, I'm going to research this because I always I knew a little bit, but I wanted
Yeah.
to know more because I like the alien part of it too.
Yeah.
There's a pirate captain that originally Greyback was going to fight and kill the crew, but then the crew turned on a mutiny because they stole a bunch of gold from the bank. And as a pirate, he's like, no, that needs to go back to the bank. That's not where we take our money from. So then there was a mutiny, and then the two fought together. So as it was about to end, they were going to have an honorable duel between the two of them.
Yeah.
But then one of his crew that was still alive shot him in the back, which was killing him. So he takes the gun, gives it to Greyback with the line, "Take this," which is the voice that Greyback says, "Take this," when he throws the gun back.
Okay. That's actually kind of cool.
Right?
why
All the
can't
lore
the-
is in the comics, not in the movies.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
at
no,
the
and
same
that's,
time too. Yeah, you don't need to cram the lore in the movie.
Yeah, but the weird thing is Predator came before the comic.
yeah.
The creation was the movie, and then everything else spun off of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So-
mean, you could argue that with Star Wars. I mean, granted, Star Wars has a lot of lore built into it, but
It was just cool.
Jackson.
yeah,
It's cool. Okay, that's all I want to talk about.
Yeah.
It's because of video games and movies.
Yeah.
Predator Hunting Grounds. When it's on sale, I say buy it.
how much is it right now?
I think the base game's $40 in general.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's
About
not
the
bad.
same price as Hunt Showdown.
It's good. I said I've been playing it a lot when I'm not playing Hunt with you because I'd rather just do squad stuff.
yeah.
Plus, there's a lot of cool stuff. There's a bunch of stuff from Dutch,
Yeah. Yeah, they had the whole
hidden
expansion.
tapes and stuff that exist in the game as unlockables, which is all canon, which I think is pretty neat because the game's set in 2025 and Dutch is still alive.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yep.
When will it then be now?
You know what movie's set right now? We've talked about it already.
No, I thought wasn't
that's
there a
your
weird
hint.
thing of that it actually isn't set in 2021?
Are you talking about Mad Max?
Mad Max is in 2021.
It is not.
Yeah, it is. The first one is set, not the new one.
First one is set a few years from now. The movie was filmed in 1978. There's no official date for it.
I thought there was something somewhere that said it was 2021.
I mean,
I've seen the
I could
memes
be
going
proven
around.
wrong.
Keep going.
There's
I'm
an
gonna find this.
hour and a half long deep dive into when does Mad Max take place, and this guy goes into everything, including filming notes, script notes, everything, and it's like, he figures it out, and it's like, it takes place in 1983 or something like that, and then Road Warrior takes place 4 years down the road, so that's 87, and then Beyond Thunderdome is 15 years after that, so 90 something. Or early 2000s.
Right, and then Fury Road. Is
It's
that more
suppo-
Sea-Boot territory?
It's adjacent.
yeah.
It's after Road Warrior, but before Beyond Thunderdome, and not an actual timeline.
Yeah.
It's a story within a story.
Well, while Casey's looking into
But,
it, speaking of
But no, I mean, I don't
timelines,
want to. I mean, I could be wrong with that. I'm going off of what one guy did a huge deep dive on it about 2 years ago. On YouTube, so maybe it's been confirmed. Maybe George Miller's come out and said that, but I'm almost positive it does not actually give a time frame because he wanted it to be set to the backdrop of the oil crisis in the of the 70s.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the oil crisis of the 70s.
And that's also why there's greenery in the outback in the scenes, because the bombs have not dropped yet in the timeline.
Yet.
So Nick, you were about to say something.
Yeah, so speaking of timelines, Mandalorian Season 2 may have alluded to some juicier actions in regards to the Star Wars timeline.
Yeah.
So just when Grogu was briefly in the possession... By the way, spoilers. This is all spoilers.
Spoilers.
When Grogu was briefly in captivity of the Empire, there was probably not enough blood drawn from him. Maybe in that moment it was. But the theory is, because you see the cloning tubes, and it looks like maybe like alpha types of Snoke were in those tubes. So the theory started branching is that the Empire, which eventually becomes the First Order, kept using Grogu's blood to create Snoke.
Grogu.
Yes.
You said Gorgu.
Grogu, Grogu.
R-O.
Glargalor.
Baby Yoda.
Stop
Groot.
it. I like Groot. Groot, baby.
Yeah. Baby Groot.
Groot with the Force.
Groot goo. Never mind.
He was a teenager in the second movie.
I was going to say, there is a line about you got some sap on you or something.
Okay, keep going.
Anyways, so the theory starts building off of, oh geez, Steven might need to help me, but like, essentially Dave Filoni kind of started creating two different timelines.
The two timelines are one in which Ahsoka lives and one in which Ahsoka's dead.
Yes.
Because what we have been told in the sequel trilogy in Force Awakens is that Luke did not have any apprentices before Ben. And he specifically said that he would not train Ben until Ben reached the age of 10 years old.
You can't even train Pokemon yet.
Right.
Gotta be 11.
So now with Luke taking Glorglob at the end of season 2.
Gnip gnop.
There it is.
Yeah.
If he's going to train Glorsnack, that completely ruins the canon that was established.
But it's not canon. That's already not real.
What?
They've already said those 3 movies aren't canon.
Well, no, this is what is
is
causing
how they're-
it. Is that Dave Filoni is writing in is that it's all based on Ahsoka living or dying,
Yeah,
which then ties into the World Between Worlds where Ezra saves Ahsoka.
That's fine. We don't need.
Yeah.
7, 8, 9 don't need to be.
But what's interesting is that we kind of like alluded to this in like a previous episode that Disney's looking to make those like
We've
a separate
alluded to
story.
this repeatedly since the inception of the sinkhole.
Yep.
They're pulling a Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Where there's 17 games and 4 different timelines. And
Yeah.
like, well, which one do you want to be in this time?
And then they give you a roadmap that's legit. Pick and choose your timeline that you want.
But no, the interesting thing about it is that in one timeline that we have seen for The Mandalorian is that, spoilers, Luke comes, saves the day, takes Grogu.
Here he comes to save the day.
In the other timeline, Luke does not come, and every single one in that
Room.
command deck is killed by the Dark Troopers.
Those things are badass.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love their theme.
Give me the Clone
Don't know
Wars.
why.
I don't know why either.
It's just
Why,
a
what?
bunch of bleep bloop.
I love it. The dark.
Because the Clone Wars is the best thing ever, and the droids never should have went away.
Well,
So
yeah, I
they
agree
came
with
back
that. To save
20-fold.
the franchise.
Anyone who's like, oh, they fell out the back of the airlock, huh? It's like, have you watched? Do you know what a vulture droid is?
Mm-hmm.
Do you
we
know
need- do we
that
need to
they?
talk about
We
this?
did just see in the 2 episodes before, they do have rockets on them.
Yes.
They can fly. They can fly now.
They can fly.
You
They
piece
can
of-
fly.
Oh, what a good social media trend
Yeah.
that was. Add UPOS to any Star
pretty
Wars
good.
line.
Yep.
Do it.
So that's it for Star Wars movie news, but Star Wars gaming news.
Nick's got a...
Man, 2021, still not our year for transitions.
Nope.
No.
Still getting there.
Hard transition.
Nick's getting hard transition here, folks.
Yep.
Oh, that was good.
Anyways.
It looks like EA has lost exclusivity.
Okay, so did they ever actually have,
Yes.
quote,
Yeah.
exclusivity?
Yeah,
Yes.
since 2013.
Okay.
They had. That's why we only saw games with Star Wars, or I should say, AAA PC console releases that were published and created by EA. Mobile market was kind of whatever.
That's also why we got, 3 legit games plus 2 weird VR things?
VR ones are good, though.
Is Squadron counting as a VR thing?
No, I consider it as 3.
Vader's Quest or whatever,
Vader
the
Immortal.
2 Oculus ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the VR they could work with whoever, but EA in the span of 8 years only gave us EA Front 2, Jedi Fallen
That's
Order,
right, Fallen Order.
and Squadrons. And Squadrons, you could almost say was the core was built when Motive was working on EA Front 2, but that's pretty bad. You had a decade to make Star Wars games
Because they had to make Anthem, Nick.
And they had to give us new Madden games.
and then what? I think there was at least 3 known canceled Star Wars games throughout this. And that's not even including 1313 or the Darth Maul
I was
game.
about to say, I was like 1313.
But that was in the LucasArts era that was created. Those were killed right away.
And now it's Lucasfilm games.
I can't remember what her last name is, but Jade.
Oh, wait, no. I was thinking of Amy Hennig.
She had her own one. Yeah. That one got canceled. There was also the Assassin's Creed girl, Jade. I can't remember what her last name was. She also was going to lead one. And I think there was a third one, but I can't remember what. But, I think it was supposed to be made, unless the same one was with Amy. Wasn't the Dead Space team supposed to work on a Star Wars game?
That was rumored.
That vaguely sounds familiar.
That was rumored a while ago, but there was never any confirmation of what it was or what they were doing with it.
Yeah, so my thought
Because I remember people thought, they're going to use the...
really? You're not going to
What is that?
I think it's called Death Troopers book. You're talking about the one where there's zombies in the Star Wars universe?
Oh, no, I was going to say using the... I don't know what I want to call this with Dead Space, where you could just cut people down to, like, limb by limb.
Dismemberment.
Dismemberment, that's the word. I was going to say disassembly, because that's another. But I remember people saying, that dismemberment with lightsabers, it makes sense. And it's like, yeah, I guess. Like, that's... Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, give me that. Give me a Star Wars zombie game.
Yeah.
With the original Dark Trooper
Ooh, that'd be
virus
fun.
that the Empire created that turned people into zombies.
Overall, I'm excited that EA's losing their exclusivity. They're still making games going
Visceral
forward.
Studios spent 2 years developing a Star Wars heist game called Ragtag.
I was right.
Under prominent director Amy Hennig. Uncharted.
They're one and the same.
that's-
Okay.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Another Star Wars project, Orca, was then reportedly spun off of Ragtag, only to be canceled in 2018.
Maybe that's the third one I'm like vaguely remembering.
Orca.
And then Ubisoft announced that their team that made The Division is making a Star Wars game.
I swear to God, if you mess this up, Ubi, I swear, I will come after you.
Well, did you see what the
punch you in the throat?
their hiring blurb?
No.
said?
Apparently it's huge.
Yeah.
Like Massive World, is it going to follow like a similar structure to Division?
No idea, but it says that they want to use they're looking for writers who could write real world stories set within a specific universe.
So they're
we
gonna
now know it's within the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
So they're looking for people to write quest lines and storylines that are like realistic and not just like, I'm a highfalutin bootin' bot. Good day, sir.
So Star Wars Galaxies existed. It was great.
Yeah.
And then Sony destroyed it with a new game experience, and the game turned to shit.
Oh.
Shit.
What? Shit you're allowed to say?
Oh, I thought you said no swearing.
FCC regulations.
I thought it was none at all.
FCC regulations.
Okay.
Since we're PG-13.
Yeah, we're not big enough. Eventually,
One
we can get rid of
effort.
that exclusive chain. Then you had SWTOR.
Yeah.
Also E8.
Yeah.
There you go. That game worked. I liked it. Was take it
Yeah.
for what it was. It
Yeah.
was a single player game. It
I
could have
didn't.
been
I was in the
but it wasn't
beta.
bad.
I didn't mind it. I thought it was actually decent. I just didn't like the concept of paying a monthly fee to play said game. So that's why I never got into it.
So that one was good. The Division is great. You can make the Division reskin at Star Wars, and you have a mix of literally those two games that I just talked about.
Yep.
And it would be good.
And that's the thing. Like, you look at the golden era, the golden age of LucasArts, of the Star Wars games that we all love and remember. KOTOR was based off of D&D. Republic Commandos was not exactly a Halo clone, but like that one was first-person shooter. Battlefront was straight up Battlefield, and that worked perfectly. And I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting some other ones, but the best Star Wars games are usually when they just essentially see a formula that works. Put Star Wars. Well, another good one is Galactic Battlegrounds, which was legit a mod for Age of Empires 2.
That was good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Now
game.
that predates the golden age of Lucasfilm or LucasArts, but you know what I mean. And then like they had some fun one-offs with Bounty Hunter, Pod Racer. That actually predates what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
But like right around Force Unleashed is when like that era ended. But it's all just examples of me saying, take a formula that works, like the Division. They've made it work very well. Put Star Wars skins on it, boom, out the door. That's why I'm baffled that in 8 years, EA's only given us 4 titles.
Because they only care about Battlefield.
Yeah.
And Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a moment.
Yeah.
I'm about to blow. We're going to blow some minds here.
Oh, I think I'm going to say sneeze. You looked like you're ready
You
to
looked like you were
sneeze.
yawning.
No, my mouth was because I had an epiphany.
That's when I realized it's like, I wonder if you had the same thought I had of,
Probably not.
okay.
What's your thought?
My thought is if they do a Star Wars game in the style of the Division, you could literally have a raid that is steal the Death Star 2 planes
No. So
and kill all the
the
mods.
world in the real world right now is SOL. We got Dosicki's going on. Division called it.
Yeah.
We got other wars going on inside Capital. Division called it. If they make a Star Wars game, our future is set, boys. Because they called it.
Galactic Empire, here we
You laugh.
come.
People have already. Like, one guy already made a lightsaber. It's kind of
I saw that
janky,
video.
but it works.
Yeah.
And considering that all the blasters in Star Wars are based off real world guns,
Yeah.
literally
This
just
is gonna
repurposed guns.
World War I, World War II guns.
This is gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay, so that means we need to get
A crew together.
We're already here.
we're building a crew.
Yeah.
We need a pilot, a fur bag,
Dibs,
a robot.
A mechanic.
not dibs.
Probably me.
Have fun.
We need a little four-armed freak.
Lara can do that one. We'll let the spirit take that guy on.
Oh,
The gremlin can be the robot.
yes.
No, I have to be the charismatic guy. I have to be Lando. I don't have a choice.
It's true.
That
Nick's
was
got
so-
the
and I
rubbish
look good in the
looks.
cape.
Oh, no.
You guys we're in an audio medium. Nick has a roguish good looks. Nick just goes.
He pulled the old Gokert.
You know what else is good news though? Frickin' Harry Potter video games getting delayed another year.
I love video game delays. We're probably gonna see 50 more games this year that get delayed.
I doubt it. You know why? Because
Why?
they've all been delayed to not quarter 1.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Like quarter 1 we don't have games.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
nothing.
quarter 1 ain't got shit. We
We have
nothing.
Hitman 3
We
coming
have
out on the
nothing.
20th.
We have nothing.
well, what is it? I believe Mass
I'm
Effect
sorry.
Legendary Edition.
I have said my thoughts on the Hitman franchise.
Fair.
Hitman 2 is not good. I don't care what people say. It was not a good game.
No, the only thing that's fun about it is throwing cans of pop at people, knocking them
There you
out.
go. Do it in 3.
Yeah.
3 times the cans. 6
Oh.
packs. You can throw 6 packs.
That's why I want to get a PlayStation VR, so I can just throw cans at people in IRL. So Beck comes walking into the room and sees me rifle a remote into the TV and just goes, "What did you do?" And I'll be like, "I knocked him out. I'm in."
Steve and I were warming up with what he's talking about. We were playing Far Cry 5 and we're throwing baseball bats at this one NPC.
No. The best thing about it, so that's one I recorded. Where it's somebody that you just can't kill because they're like actual like quest giver. So I'm sitting there, he's talking, I just start socking him in the face. And I see Nick in the corner of my screen just turn and look at me and go, "What are you doing?"
I am a character model, just stare at Steve.
Oh, it's so good.
But speaking of games in Q1, Mass Effect Legendary Edition got supposedly moved to March 12th. So there is a Q1 video game that is a re-release.
Yeah, but it's not a new game.
I know. That's why I followed up with it's a re-release.
I was also trying to see when Q1 ends. It's 2 weeks after that, so we got time for this not to happen in Q1.
Yes, yeah. Because this is just rumored. I'm still going to get that.
Purportedly.
Yeah, you're going to record that whole thing.
You better.
Sure.
I mean, you are.
Okay.
I'll join in and be some just companionship.
Sure.
In the room, just saying stupid things the entire time.
Well, this sci-fi universe doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? That's so dumb.
I was going to say, what would you do if you found a bunch of tiny witches in here?
No.
Just listen to Seth Green talk to you over and over again.
He's actually funny in this.
I know. I like.
His character's
he
good.
is a very good character.
Yep.
Isn't the cigarette smoking man in it?
Yeah. Tim, the elusive man.
There's in the new GTA heist. There's a fat Bam Margera.
Yeah,
it sure looks like him. Like it's not his voice.
I was gonna say,
it sure looks like
that's just
Fat Bam,
mean, but because he did kind of get fat.
No, fat Bam Margera.
Oh,
like he's on Pawn Stars. Fat.
Damn, that's a big boy. Then.
He's thick. He's a thick.
thick.
He's a thick Bam Margera.
Was he a thick bitch? Oh, he's thick.
This is my. I love this.
Okay, so we have brought up the Razer RGB face mask and immersive gaming chair concepts.
Yeah, they don't really care.
It's
about
really the mask.
The gaming chair is the gaming chair is pretty wicked. It's going to cost a small house payment.
Yeah.
But I just want to talk about this. One, it's called Project Hazel. Don't know why. Hazel just doesn't seem interesting to me.
It could have been that all their their R&D, that was their theme, so it was just next in line. It may not actually have any correlation to this.
So they're making face masks, which makes sense because they have so much plastic production. This actually makes sense. Besides the fact of it just hilariously has RGB, i.e., you're going to have to charge a face mask is just funny to me.
Yep.
It looks pretty good. I'm sure it's going to be comfortable, and the durability is going to be great. I have no doubt that this is going to be a good mask.
We should also add that there's going to be a microphone that helps boost your voice.
What I was just about to say.
Massively key.
Yes.
There's a microphone inside there's 2 speakers on each side that essentially look like a painter's mask, or not painter's mask, hazmat.
And that's where the RGB is. It's a ring around the...
Here's my problem. They did not say this will ever actually come out
Correct.
or be available to the public.
Correct.
They just said they're working on this.
Yeah.
Like, then why did you say it? Like,
Right.
either say that you're making a mask that will actually help.
It could be similar to the Razer toaster.
No, because they explicitly keep that to April Fool's Day. They wouldn't release it at CES.
No. But what I'm getting at is that they might be throwing this out there to see how their community reacts and to see actual what public opinion is, and that might be the needle tipper because the meme of the toaster just kept going and going, and they're like, you know what? These people might actually buy it if we made a Razer toaster, and then they did, and they probably saw that it sold out, and they're like, okay, so let's see what else, and that's my only thought is they put that out there. It could also just be
that thing looks clunky.
Yeah, but we're in Watch Dogs Legion with this thing.
Yeah, that's true.
They might also just thrown this out here to then maybe spark creativity for other people to
Based
step
off
up and
recent
do
goings on, we are in Watch Dogs.
Yeah, I just feel like it's not something like that in this moment in the world. Either you have to do it or you can't. That's all. I just I can get it.
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's at that point it's tasteless.
I'm kind of disappointed though that the RGB is like locked to only like the microphone / filter area.
Yeah, but it looked like when you look when it's on their face, it totally goes inside.
Yeah, it glows inside.
Okay.
I don't think it does it on purpose.
Yeah, Because I definitely think like
But,
if you
like,
had it on the
Ooh.
outline around.
Well, there's lights inside also, because this green is not
Yeah.
the purple on the outside.
No.
Also, that purple on the outside is clearly just lights shining on it.
Yeah.
That too. I would rock that.
Would you rock the black or the white?
White, because I like color.
Yeah, that would pop more.
Then they have this wicked chair.
A booster seat.
And it's got a tray for your food. So mommy can serve you nuggies while you're gaming.
There it is. There it is.
Jesus Christ.
It's literally an airplane chair with a tray, a big tray and a screen.
We've seen this thing so many times. But I think the big
60
thing...
inch?
Rollable.
Oh, wow.
So it will literally retract.
Yeah.
Like, this is not going to be cheap because the
No.
rollable TV from LG alone is like $18,000, I want to say.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Cavs have two of them.
So that means this is probably going to be like, what, 24,000?
It's going to be unbelievably
If not
expensive. Plus, your butt's got RGB. Look at that.
So
You can have the
so
rainbow show.
there's probably going to be a multi-payment option and no interest or something.
Just get it through a firm.
Yeah.
Just get a car loan.
I mean, you're going to have
Use your student loans
gotta
to
be
buy
dead.
a gaming chair.
You gotta
I
be
need it for
dedicated.
my work.
But can it do this?
I mean, you can use it as a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Working from home is going to save me so much money this year. I will not owe $3,200.
Hey.
I didn't watch this.
No,
Bowser's a cat.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Bowser's a cat now. Like,
I
He's
swear
a
I
really
watched
big
this and he
cat.
wasn't
If you
big
jump
cat.
to like midway through the trailer, he's huge.
But I want to
So
see the Spectrum
3D
ad.
or Super Mario 3D World is getting a re-release. It was originally on the Wii U.
And you could be a cat.
Wii U is enough to explain why
You could be
they're
a sexy
re-releasing
cat.
it.
As long as you're Nicolas Cage.
They're adding a massive
gross.
add-on content called Bowser's Fury, and the game comes out February 12th on the Switch.
Giant cat bells.
They released an official trailer, a second one to show off more of the added content. Bowser Jr. is an NPC that follows you around, and they just show off more of the
kitty cat suit.
and the expanding levels
Yeah.
throughout. But the interesting one is how gigantic.
the hell is that thing?
I can't remember his name, but he's
Isn't
been
it-
in the series a few times.
Yeah. It's like Slippy or something like
No,
No, that's the frog from freaking Star Fox.
that.
Although I'm confused in this area because 3D World had 4-player co-op, so I don't know why they're only showing just Mario playable here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
I gotta
What
say,
is-
I think the level design so far just
I like
looks
that they have
really
the-
cool.
They have the painting from Sunshine.
And then they also brought the camera in tighter, where it's like a slight Mario Odyssey vibe. All right, now you guys will see how large
That's a lot of kitties.
Bowser is.
Oh, it's covered in goo.
Gooby gooby goo.
Rah, it's me, Bowser. Oh gosh.
That's a big boy. He's Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks totally badass.
Like that actually is
Bowser actually looks scary. for
Yeah.
once. That's wicked.
Yeah, he kind of picture for those listening, like Godzilla
yeah.
out in the water, just with glowing eyes and
Oh my
shooting
God.
a fire beam.
Bowser's finally a kaiju.
Yes,
It's taken how many years?
and now
Oh, and
35?
Mario's now Big Cat.
no, not just a big cat, the big cat.
He's
a
Super
fire
Saiyan.
lion.
He's Super Saiyan.
He is. He's got the
He
golden
is.
hair and aura.
He's over 9,000!
I've gone beyond a level past.
Okay,
Super
so there's
Saiyan.
one game. Also, still not a new game. Nope, doesn't count.
Nope.
Doesn't count. Taking
Nope.
it away.
Like I said, only new game, Hitman 3.
So, what do you guys think of the Indiana Jones game being made technically by Bethesda, but really it's by the team that makes Wolfenstein?
Casey doesn't trust Ted.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
trust
Well,
Todd.
I kind of said this to Nick earlier of like, on the one hand, great, let somebody try something, make it cool. Then I'm looking at the team, it's like, Machine Games, if they hadn't released New Colossus and whatever the one where you play as the daughters for
Oh,
Wolfenstein,
yeah.
I'd say yes, please. This is going to be amazing.
All right, do you guys think this will be first or third?
Third.
It has to be third.
I think
It
it's third.
has to be third.
Right. But I figured I'd ask because the team's history, first-person shooters.
Yeah.
Bethesda's history, first-person. So that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got to be third.
I think Indiana Jones, you need to do it third.
You could do that, and I could actually kind of see them doing a somewhat first person, almost like puzzle adventure game.
Yeah.
Because the one thing they did really well with the New Order, and from what I played before I stopped playing it with New Colossus, is the level design gets labyrinthine. It's like going through a maze sometimes, and if they do it that way, I could see it. But if they don't make it third person, it's literally just a clone of.
They could do
Wolfenstein.
it like Deus Ex Human Revolution and Mankind Divided, where you mainly play a majority of the game in first person, but when you go into cover, it goes to third.
They could do that. You could do that, or you could do the opposite, which is like what they did with Metal Gear Solid 5, where when you're actually aiming to look at things, it goes into a first person. So.
Or hear me out. You play this game that already exists called Uncharted. And
right.
Don't worry about this at all.
Or even Squeenix's Tomb Raider series.
So you play Uncharted.
Yeah.
And we call it a day.
Hear me out. We just watched the original trilogy of films. I call it
If Nolan North voices Indiana Jones, I'm going to lose it.
Oh,
Ford exists.
I'm just saying it's going to be weird because
If Nolan does it, it's Uncharted.
Yeah, it's
right.
literally
That's the
Uncharted.
joke. Or it'd be fun also if Nolan North is some character in there. But the reason why I threw out Nolan North there is one of the YouTubers I follow. He was playing From Russia with Love, which was an EA James Bond game based off of the movie From Russia with Love. And they brought back Sean Connery to voice new line. Well, actually, I think voice everything. Not even
He
new lines.
re-recorded dialogue, everything.
You can hear his older voice even then when that game came out compared to the movie. So that's what I'm worried about here, of bringing back Harrison Ford to voice Indiana Jones, unless it is an older Indiana Jones.
about to say, we don't
then
know what
that's
time period
fine.
it's in.
Yes, I think it's more when he's going to be in his prime, probably somewhere between Ark and Crusade.
Joke's on us. It's Shia LaBeouf.
Whoa!
What? We get to play as Mark.
Todd Howard's doing it. It's Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah,
And Todd Howard's going to be in the game.
Or
it's Todd Howard as Indiana
good
Jones.
Lord.
It's just him with the hat.
Or,
and
And
the
he's
whip.
trying to find the mystery of the
who's-
hidden video game.
Who's Spider Kid?
Tom Holland.
Yeah,
Tom Holland.
but he's in the Uncharted.
Yeah, exactly.
Movie.
That's why.
Okay, whatever.
Get Bradley Cooper to play him.
Ew.
Why?
I don't like his voice. In all
Oh,
honesty,
okay.
I just don't.
Fair.
I don't like Bradley Cooper's voice. personally.
Chris Pratt. Can't go wrong with Chris Pratt.
Pine.
Travis Willingham. 'Cause
I
have
would
a
be
man
actually
crush.
excited for a Chris Pratt, Chris Pine movie. Those two might be good together.
I just want all the Chris's.
Or
in one
what's
film.
his butt? The dude. I don't know actors.
What's his butt?
Captain Kirk.
Pine.
Not William Shatner.
Yeah, Chris Pine.
It's Chris Pine?
Yeah.
Good for me.
We're all on the same page. Chris Pine should be Indiana Jones.
I think he'd be good.
He could actually pull it off.
Yeah, his eyes are a little too blue, but
Cool. We're not face scanning him.
we're gonna be face scanning. He's gonna
Whoa.
be
In
photorealistic.
that case, there's I don't know. There's a lot of people that could pull this off.
Yeah, Paul
Not-
Bettany could not.
What's his butt? I'm on a roll, boys.
Topher Grace.
Bradley Cooper.
I like Topher.
Gary Busey.
No. Oh God. If Gary Busey, I'm Indy. I will pay.
belongs in a museum.
I will pay for that DLC without question.
I'll shoot you.
Without question. I'll buy that DLC.
You got a sword? I got a whip. Gun.
Okay. So talk about Gary Busey really quick.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart.
So I was
of a man.
explaining to Lara the thing I said at the top of the show about how he's Gary Busey's kid.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What does he look like?" Him. I was like, "Okay, let me explain what Jake Busey looks like.
He looks like Gary Busey before the accident.
No, he looks like Gary Busey and TJ Miller had a kid.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to show you this picture. You're going to be like, holy crap.
It's true.
Dude.
Yep.
That's Gary Busey and TJ Miller had a kid.
Yep.
Or Nate Faxon.
It's great. I love it. Oh, here he is actually in the movie.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I was like,
What is that picture below it?
this one? When he was sitting in for Sum 41 for Derek.
Yeah.
2000 stuff right there.
Oh, so good.
That's Starship Troopers?
That one there I don't believe is, but he was in Starship Troopers.
He has like the facial structure to be like Riddler or Joker from just going off that one photo.
Riddle me this.
Tom
Hanks.
No, Tim Honks.
So I apparently
He would, the voice of the Arkham Asylum Batman would also be good indie.
Oh, yes. Kevin Conroy.
Kevin, thank you.
he's a little too old for it, but yeah.
We just said let Harrison come back.
I don't want
I didn't
to
say
happen.
that.
You can also be nice and old and still, it's called being good at your job.
True.
Both him and the audio guy.
So I apparently have a very controversial opinion when it comes to Tom Hanks.
Why?
I think he's milquetoast and a boring actor. Apparently,
lately.
Oh, yeah, no,
I'll
that's
give
what I
you
mean.
lately.
Like in the past, I'd say since 2001, 2002. I don't think I've seen him play a role that is not the same character every single time, and it's just Tom Hanks on screen.
I mean, Woody is very different from the captain of
Okay,
that ship movie.
I don't count Woody because
Why?
because
He's real.
Yeah. What do you mean? Voice acting isn't good enough for you?
No.
We're going to piss off a large community of people.
Not good enough. I was going to say no because I forgot he was in that movie. Okay, let's put it this way. His actual in-person, on-screen roles, they're all the same character, and it's just Tom Hanks being Tom Hanks.
Okay, so you're saying... I have...
I'm saying that
hold on.
Captain Phillips, Sully Sullenberger, the same person.
I have
Forrest
to make...
Gump.
I have to make...
I'm saying in like the past 20 years.
That's what I had... All,
It has to be
all
like-
of my references was, wait, you're telling me
Yeah.
that Forrest Gump
No.
and...
The psycho murderer from Polar Express.
oh, God, I forgot
Okay, that might be
about
his
Polar
best
Express.
role. Just because
I
it's like,
forgot about that
how
one.
do you? He actually brings life to something that is clearly lifeless. No, I'm talking like I said, probably the past from 2001 to now. I just don't.
Well, he loves Cleveland, so you can piss off.
Oh, he's never going to come back to Cleveland now. He's gonna be like, oh, that Steve thinks I'm milk
He's
toast and boring.
he's gonna find you. He's gonna go to your shop and be like, "Hey, I was listening to this podcast and someone said to me on Twitter."
Hey, are you Steve? Are you part of the single? Yeah, Mr. Hanks, I am. Oh, crap, you listen? Not anymore, loser. Just walks out the store. Then pops back in, you got Hanks.
and you will never be more disappointed in your life.
Exactly. Like, yeah, you were pretty milquetoast then, weren't you? Yeah, I got yelled at by my loving wife because I said that after we were watching, what is it? Not Gone in 30 Seconds. That's not a movie. Catch Me If You Can.
Did Catch Me If You Can come out post 2001?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
I think it came out in like 2002.
So you're saying that movie and him in Terminal? He doesn't say like more than 7 words in Terminal.
Doesn't matter. He's just Tom Hanks on screen. He's not actually a character. He's just himself. I'm talking. What's that one crappy Wachowski movie?
I have no idea.
There's a lot of them. It's like 3 movies in one, and not Atlas Shrugged. That's
No, that's
not it at all.
That's not it.
It's about crap. My
The
brain
Da
just
Vinci
broke.
Code.
Da Vinci Code's another perfect example. He's just Tom Hanks with a bad wig.
It's a bad movie.
And we got a trilogy out of it.
It's a bad
Wait,
movie.
there was a third one?
I think so.
Yeah, it was all 3 books.
I didn't even know that there was a third book.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I don't think Tom Hanks was as prevalent. in
Oh,
the
that's right.
third
It was
one.
Inferno.
Yeah.
No, what the hell was that Atlas Tom Hanks movie?
Okay, you're telling me
Okay.
A beautiful day.
that when him masterfully being Mr. Rogers
One great performance
is
in
the
20
same,
years.
is the same as Saving Mr. Banks,
Yes.
which was also a wonderful movie, so
Where he
I'm
plays-
told. I haven't watched it because I don't care.
Bridge of Spies was okay.
Yes, they're all the same.
Oh, Cloud
Atlas, that's it. That piece of crap.
Oh, he is in Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of
Charlie Wilson's War.
Oh,
Leo.
2002. Good for you.
Yeah.
He was good in the Green Mile.
Green Mile was
he
great.
in? Yeah, you got
The
me.
Halloween special was phenomenal. His best role to date was
David
David
S. Pumpkins. My favorite forever will be.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was You Got Mail. I was trying to make a You Got Mail reference to something completely different, and I was like, I couldn't think of the movie. In my head, I'm thinking You Got Mail. What I was going to say out loud was When Harry Met Sally.
I could
Close
see why
enough.
you would say that.
That was what I
Close
was.
enough.
And Sleepless in Seattle. Okay, everything before that, Tom, your blessing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Seriously, look at that
I've,
run.
I've learned literally.
Look at the run
right
he
now.
had from like 1980 through 2000.
Apparently, his new movie is not going well.
Oh, the one on Apple TV.
Oh, the one that's like
Wait, the Apple TV one's the war one, right?
Yeah.
No, not that one's not going well. There's a new one that's about
the one
to come
that's
out.
like
the
about
cowboy
the
western. Yeah.
where he finds a wild girl or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what you're talking
News
about.
of the World.
Oh, he was good and big.
Big is a great movie.
That's why I don't remember. Is because that name is atrocious.
Right?
That does not say, "Hey, think of a western."
Think of Tom Hanks as with a gun.
Well, it's because we can't do True Grit for the 25th time.
Okay. Shut your mouth. We can. We'll just
Yeah,
add a
but-
new twist with non-good actors in it this time.
Who was the big name before? He was in The Big Lebowski and Iron Man. Jeff Bridges.
That
Yeah.
movie's great. That version's great.
Yeah, that's why. Like Jeff Bridges did it great.
Oh, that's
so
like
you
you-
can't
that-
have
that
Tom
entire
Hanks.
I was like,
film
you
is
about to say
phenomenal.
bad things about Jeff
No,
Bridges
no,
right
no,
now?
no.
Yeah, seriously.
I actually
not.
watched.
Untitled Elvis Presley project.
What? As Colonel Tom Parker.
I thought it was gonna be Colonel Tom Hanks.
Colonel Tom Hanks may as well be.
Yeah, Greyhound. Yeah, apparently that one's not doing too good.
Okay.
Captain Kidd.
Where is it? Yeah, News of the World. That's what it is. That's the Western
That's
one that's
such a
coming
terrible
out.
title.
Hell, I'd argue Toy Story 4.
Oh, he is
Include-
Geppetto
He's Gepetto.
and Pinocchio.
Could be good.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio
Now we're at the
in a
time.
pachinko machine.
He's in our computers, guys.
Oh no.
He's texting us right now.
No, he's in our BIOS.
Oh no. I thought it said Big 2 for a second. Like, no. Biggs.
Maya and Marty.
Oh, I forgot he was in that music video for Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, good lord!
Wow.
He
See, he plays Tom.
he sings the whole movie. Yeah, he's himself. That's
I
the whole
know.
point of the movie or the
The
music
point of
video.
the movie.
I was about to say, press Control F to see how many times he plays characters named Tom.
It's a horrible idea.
Known for Tom.
I can guarantee you right now that there's someone who plays Tom. That he's himself.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, I'm not going to
himself.
count those. Okay, well, not
He's himself. He's himself. He's himself.
Self.
Himself. Self. Do you know my favorite actor of all time plays a lot of movies where he has his same
Do you guys
name.
see that alternate name?
Yeah.
Tamu
No.
Honkasu? I am so just calling him that from now on.
So now you know when he flies to Cleveland specifically to visit to tell you you are wrong about his career.
Senpai-san!
You weren't big. You're hilarious. Everything you say is a stitch.
Oh, the Wilson! Okay, I gotta stop.
Oh, Gnip Gnop.
Say your line.
And on that note, good night, everybody.
Oh, God, I turned the thing down.
Let the feeling go. first principles. It's time to lose control and get a little emotional. It's ending now, but hold on.